The 2015 Shelby Super Snake. Legendary muscle car tuning company Shelby has unveiled its latest Mustang-based Super Snake, and it's got all the makings of a true American supercar, with up to 750 supercharged horsepower, a wide array of carbon fiber aero enhancements, looks that kill, and tunable suspension upgrades that bless the best handling, Stang, yet with even more cornering agility. When Shelby American introduced the 605 horsepower Super Snake in 2007, the car became an instant sensation, said Joe Conway, CEO of Shelby American and co-CEO of Carroll Shelby International. The new Super Snake is even better because the all-new Ford Mustang is such a terrific platform for the iconic muscle car. By working closely with our partners at Ford Performance, Weld Racing, Michelin, Carbon by Design and Whipple and Kenne superchargers, the 2015 Shelby Super Snake is an amazing car with world-class performance. Shelby left no stone unturned when upgrading the Mustang, and the result is impressive, to say the least. However, with so much hot American muscle car iron available these days, how will it stack up against the competition? Continue reading to learn more about the Shelby Super Snake. Exterior. The sixth-generation Mustang brought a fresh look for the iconic coupe, with a narrow, shark bite front fascia, slimmed-down headlights, and a return to the fastback profile, all of which combine to create an aesthetic that's both modern and reminiscent of the car's heritage. Shelby went about modifying this with a slew of details that give the Mustang substantial visual muscle and aggression, as well as shedding a few pounds in the process. Shelby went about modifying this with a slew of details that give the Mustang substantial visual muscle and aggression, as well as shedding a few pounds in the process. In front is a carbon fiber Super Snake hood, adorned with a forced air scoop that rises above the central grille. The grille is also new, with a black anodized material used both in the upper and lower portions of the front intake. Aerodynamically, Shelby added a carbon fiber splitter up front, which is complemented in the rear by a larger carbon fiber spoiler hanging off the trunk lid. Below the wing there's more carbon fiber used in the new rear diffuser, taillight panel, and rocker panels with side skirt aero blades just in front of the rear wheels. The composite is also in place for the mirror covers. Finally, there's the requisite Super Snake racing stripes and external badging. Shelby says the additions make for enhanced aerodynamics, but it's uncertain how much downforce and drag are created. One thing, however, is certain: the new Super Snake looks downright deadly. Interior. While outside observers get to enjoy the new car's extensive upgrades, those in the cabin space also get a taste of Shelby's improvements. Included is special CSM badging, including Shelby-branded floor mats and sill plates. Included is special CSM badging, including Shelby floor mats and sill plates. The headrest covers also get the Super Snake treatment. To supplement the drivetrain enhancements, Shelby added a dash-mounted gauge pod made from carbon fiber and stuffed with autometer gauges to keep tabs on things like boost pressure and oil pressure. There's also a Ford Performance short throw shifter to keep cog swaps nice and neat. For those moments at the show and shine when you can't resist popping the hood, a bit of dress-up is provided in the form of Shelby engine caps. Customers can choose from several optional extras, both functional and aesthetic, including an upholstery upgrade, racing seats, 5-point racing harnesses, Shelby valve covers, and a carbon fiber latch cover. Drivetrain. So, it looks good and the cabin is a nice place to sit. What about the performance? Ford did well to up the ante when it came to on-track capability in the new Mustang, not only increasing output from the 5.0-liter V8, but also offering a new independent rear suspension, making the traditionally straight-line-only muscle car quite potent on the road course as well as the drag strip. Shelby capitalized on this improvement in a big way. If that's not enough muscle, there's the option for a more powerful supercharger kit that creates over 750 horsepower. The latest evolution of the Shelby Super Snake is based on developing the most road and track-capable Mustang we've ever built, from the suspension to the bodywork and choice in high-performance superchargers, said Shelby American Vice President of Operations Akos J. Feher in a press release. We saw this as a great opportunity to create the type of car that appeals to both the traditional Shelby Super Snake owner, as well as to the driver who demands world-class handling with stellar braking and higher horsepower capabilities. It is a refined car with a premium, quality feel. After extensive testing and development on the racetrack and street, we feel that this is our best supercharged performing and sounding muscle car to date. Let's start with the engine. At 435 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, the V8 is certainly no slouch in stock tune. Shelby adds to this with a Ford Performance supercharger kit that ups output to 627 horsepower. Making the loud noises is a Borla exhaust with Shelby tips. If that's not enough muscle, there's the option for a more powerful supercharger kit that creates over 750 horsepower. This is on pump gas, mind you, and is also, incredibly, emissions legal in all 50 US states. Routing the power are 3.73 gears and new half shafts, both from Ford Performance. Making the smoke are Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires wrapped around staggered 20-inch Weld Racing Super Snake wheels. Also, for the first time, the Super Snake will be available with either a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission. Now for the handling. Shelby first throws on the Ford Performance suspension kit, which includes lower springs, a jounce bumper and hardware pack, new sway bars, and a rear toe link kit. Dropping the anchor are 6-piston brakes from Willwood. Additional options include an adjustable rear control arm, a brake duct kit, and camber caster plates, all of which should add up to extensive fine-tuning options come race day. Under-hood options include an upgraded intercooler and cooling kits for the differential and transmission. Prices. Shelby will produce only 300 examples of the 2015 Super Snake, making it somewhat exclusive. All those parts listed above account for $50,000 of stuff, which is added to the base price of a Mustang GT, $32,300 for a grand total of $82,300, rather steep for a pony car. Competition. Dodge Challenger Hellcat. What's that? You've got 700 horsepower? Well, so does this Dodge 707, to be exact, and 650 pound-feet of torque too, all of which pours into the rear wheels thanks to a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8. A run down the quarter mile will be in the low 11-second range. Throw on some sticky drag radials, and you're looking at 10s. And it looks good too, with that perfect combination of old-school cool and sleek new-school lines. While the Challenger will undoubtedly watch the Super Snake run away on a road course, its drawbacks are offset by its price, which starts at just under $60,000, substantially less than the Stang. Read our full review here. Chevrolet Camaro Z28. When it comes to American performance on a track with turns, you'd be remiss to neglect the Z28. This new model takes inspiration from Chevy's SCCA Trans Am past, where the Z28 name was born in the late 60s to take on a variety of US makes. To live up to the badge, this pumped-up Camaro comes with a full aero package and significantly reduced curb weight, while race-bred, adjustable in suspension and 11-inch wide Pirelli Trofeo R rubber help to create over 1 G of cornering grip. The 7.0-liter V8 engine is equally impressive, laying down 505 horsepower and 481 pound-feet of torque at the rear wheels. Then there's the cost, which starts at $72,305, 10 grand less than the Shelby. Read our full review here. Conclusion. It's hard to deny the appeal of the Super Snake. It's got just about everything a performance enthusiast could ask for: fantastic looks, monstrous horsepower, a long, illustrious history, and a handling package to back it. It's got just about everything a performance enthusiast could ask for: fantastic looks, monstrous horsepower, a long, illustrious history, and a handling package to back it. With the 6th-gen Mustang, I feel as though Ford tried to distance itself from the traditional muscle car prejudices, to create a well-rounded sports car. Not only did the automaker send it overseas, but it also offered that new independent suspension setup and a selection of engine options outside the requisite V8. In many ways, I feel like the new Super Snake is following suit, moving away from the pumped-up muscle car affiliations and towards genuine supercar territory. Does it work? Well, 750 horsepower is a good place to start. The new aero and carbon fiber bits move it that direction as well, while the suspension upgrades should make for superb on-track handling. I'm just worried about the price. Starting at just under $85,000 is a big ask for a Mustang, even one as lovely as this. For that kind of money, you're in 2015 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 territory, and I'd say you're almost better off saving a few bucks by picking up a Hellcat or Z28. However, there's one last factor here: exclusivity. At just 300 units, owners of the new Super Snake will have a rare vehicle indeed, and that may be well worth the extra outlay. Love it monster horsepower, fantastic looks, exclusivity. Leave it very expensive, must have options, add to price, stout competition.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.